All right, next one, I want to talk about your tax accounting method, how you recognize taxable income. And we can do cash basis, which means we're only taxing income as it shows up in our bank account. And then we only can deduct expenses as they are paid, leave our bank account or hit our credit card. Or there's accrual method where we're taxed on it when we bill for it, but we get to deduct expenses when we receive the bill or incur that expense rather than when we pay it. 9 times out of 10 for most service businesses, the cash accounting method is better. Some exceptions would be businesses like restaurants. And the reason is they don't have accounts receivable. They get paid the day of someone comes and eats the meal, but they got a whole big pile of food bills that they can deduct well before they pay it. So they're in a situation where accrual basis is much better. Now, in other service businesses where your receivables are higher than your payables, that's a simple rule of thumb, then you're going to be far better off being on the cash method. Now, if you're in construction or some of these other industries, and software as a service and some of those, a lot of times it's an industry standard to use a percentage completion or some other thing. There's a special FASB that covers how software companies, and so there's these other specialty methods. Reason I bring all this up is under the new tax law, it says you can use any of these accounting methods if your revenue is less than $25 million. Reason that's relevant is we have a lot of clients, including construction companies or whatever, that had to change their method under the old rules, and they were paying more tax with it. Now we're allowed to file a method change if their revenue is under $25 million. Okay, and then another thing to look at, if you're manufacturing or construction, in the old rules, you're required to do something called UNICAP, which is this really nasty calculation where you just didn't get to deduct some of your expenses, and we're filing method changes for our clients on that this year too, if they're under $25 million, and they're going to be getting that money back. So that's going to be a nice little surprise for some folks. So anyway, lots of huge freedom and flexibility for businesses $25 million and below, and that's $25 million of your last 3 years gross receipts. Okay, that's the accounting method.